What if you came to this country and you did not know how to speak English? Did you know that in our county alone, over 12,000 Hispanic immigrants face social economic oppression due to language and cultural barriers? For many newly planted Hispanic families in America, they face mistreatment and struggles. We even view them negatively. We continue negative stereotypes instead of confronting these barriers. And for millions of new Americans, this is what they face. So what's the solution to continue the way we're going? During the past 2 years, the Bridge Hispanic Mission has served over 60 Hispanic families, utilizing the help of about 80 volunteers. Could you please introduce yourself to us today?
Sure, my name is Brandon Martin. I'm pastor here at St. Stephen's Lutheran Church, and I'm also director of the Bridge Hispanic Mission. I've been here in Hickory a little over 3 years. I came as an intern first here at the church, and during that time really got to know more about our Hispanic community, and since that is my passion, I began to interact with the Hispanic community and learn really of how much of a disconnect there is between those that speak Spanish in our English-speaking community. And so that kind of recognizing that gave me the desire to help initiate the ministry that we now call the Bridge Hispanic Mission, and that's kind of led me into the work that I do today.
What is this program and what is it about?
Our ministry is called the Bridge Hispanic Mission, and really our focus is to serve and connect Hispanic families in relationship both with our God as well as with the greater community. We do that through several different means. Our primary means is through an English as a second language class for young Hispanic adults who are mostly young parents of children in our elementary schools. And so we equip them with the language ability to be able to connect and communicate. We also have a kids program at the same time that helps the kids grow in their knowledge of God's Word and grow in character. And then we also have monthly events that help teach and equip our English-speaking community, our North Americans, to give them a deeper understanding of who our Hispanic neighbors are. And so we're really about making connections within our community.
What was the underlying goal to start this program?
I think the drive to initiate this ministry was, I guess, when I first moved here a little over 3 years ago, after living in Latin America for 5 years and having such a wonderful experience in cross-cultural relationships, I came here and realized that I didn't see that happen as much. Oftentimes our Spanish-speaking community lived very separated lives from our English-speaking community, and that really was sad for me to see, because I felt like both communities are missing out when they don't have that interaction. And so I think the drive was to help Hispanic families be equipped to be able to interact as they want to, and to have healthy lives as they interact with community. Another aspect was, as I began to get to know a lot of Hispanic friends and realized that many of them did not have any church community, that we wanted to be able to provide a place where they could, a new church community where they could come together and enjoy healthy relationships together.
Why do you think the Bridge Hispanic Mission is so important to your community? And what has the reaction been from the community?
I believe that the Bridge is vital to both English and speaking Spanish communities, because I feel like having those relationships is so important. And so we're one of several local organizations that really helps to bridge the cultural gap and bring communities together. At the same time, we provide a spiritual care for Hispanic families that have no church background or no church home, and so really it's meeting one of the greatest needs of some of our Hispanic neighbors. The reaction has been mixed. For the most part, it's been very positive. Within our local Lutheran churches, there's been a lot of excitement to see this ministry initiated. At the same time, there's concerns and questions about the legality of some of our Hispanic neighbors and just some of the challenges of beginning to interact with another culture and draw them into a relationship with us. For some people, that's an uncomfortable reality, but over time we've seen a lot of people begin to change their mindsets and change their attitudes, and so more and more I think the reception has been very positive.
What do you think the greatest success story from the Hispanic Bridge project has been?
I really at this point, I see two really success stories. The first one is a small group that we have right now that gathers once a week, where we have a group of both North American English-speaking and people of Hispanic heritage gather together, really deepening their relationships. We're learning more about parenting. We're all mostly young families, and we're also growing in God's Word together. So it's this relationship and spiritual connection that we share, and that has just been a delight to see that grow. The second success story is one that I heard recently from one of our students in our ESL class. She's a young mother of several children, and one of her kids, she had a parent-teacher conference coming up, and a translator was not available for the meeting. But she, after going through, now in her 5th level of English class, felt like she had the confidence to be able to meet with the teacher on her own, and have that conference and be able to communicate in English. And so hearing that and hearing how excited she was that she had a great meeting, she had the confidence to be able to ask all the questions that she needed, and she understood the teacher clearly, really has empowered her to now feel like she is able to take control in her child's education. And that has really been one of her dreams from the very beginning. And so hearing those stories, it makes me excited to see the impact that the Bridge is having.